On this occasion, we got a lot of new information regarding the upcoming Granite update. We got a close look at the upcoming New England Mountains, as well as at the new weapon customization, plus a lot of details that are gonna come with this exciting update.
Going to take a look at, well, the nitty-gritty in New England Mountains, and I'm excited for this. We've got a lot to go over. We got a lot to discuss. If you missed last week, fear not. We're going to have everything rocking and rolling here this week. We'll go over everything. We'll talk about it. We're going to go for a little wander. I have found arguably what I think is going to be my favorite run in this game. We're not going to put too many spoilers out there, but I actually got to spend a little bit of time exploring more of the map. I know what you want to see, and it's not this gorgeous gator hanging on the wall. Although that is pretty dang cool. I just, having a seat here. These outposts, they're something else, man. They really are. But let's go take a look at the weapon customization before we get into any sorts of questions or anything. Because, let's face it, folks, this is huge. This is huge. So the first thing you got to do is head into your storage. Any weapon that you own, you can jump into. Like if I want to take this here Hawk Edge, I just hit my C button and I can see what it's going to look like.
Now, this has to be the biggest feature that has ever been added to the Hunter Call of the Wild. The fact that we can customize pretty much every single weapon, it's absolutely fantastic.
It's got all kinds of new interactions, but we'll get into shooting that a little bit later. Let's take a look at some of the customization. Now you'll see we have empty parts here, part 1, part 2, part 3. Now you can go into your camos, you can go into your wraps, you can go into the material, whatever you want to do, and you can preview what it's going to look like if it accepts it. So this one, am I not able with that? So it takes a little bit of playing around, and the possibilities are absolutely mind-blowing, right? I mean, what do you want to do? No longer will your weapon look the same as every other hunter out there. You can spend your money on this in game here, and there might even be some stuff coming down the line. Maybe we'll see, themed events, themed things. This opens the door for customizing greatness. Now you can put what you like in these quadrants. If you wanted it all just to have the same look, you can do so.
This is huge. I was expecting to see some kind of weapon customization at some point, but this is bigger than I could have ever imagined. The amount of possible combinations is insane.
For those of you that play the Hunter Classic, this really isn't a fair comparison, but it gives me that feeling because in the Hunter Classic, one of my favorite maps is Val de Bois, and the reason for it is the river and how you can work that river and move, and which is exactly why I'm here today. I want you to see what's happening.
To be honest, the first impression I get from New England Mountains is that there is a mix between Layton, Hirschfelden, and even Revontuli Coast. It doesn't seem to be as dense as Hirschfelden, but the colors certainly resemble to it, and the placement of the rocks kinda reminds me to Revontuli Coast.
After last stream, I went and spoke with our dev team. I don't know what we're 0 to 100. That just feels great. Let's get that animation loading. This is the new muzzleloader in game. If you haven't seen it, check it out. So yeah, I went and I spoke with our dev team. They're very receptive to it. And I mentioned, and please don't hate me for this, because I know there's some folks that'll be disappointed by this. For instance, Blacktail were coming to SRP. So they've decided not to put Blacktail onto SRP as they are not in that region.
One of the most exciting things that were shown on this stream is the brand new harvest screen. As you can see, it ain't translucent anymore, and it is now full screen. But not only that.
Okay, I'm digging it. Yeah, all right. Whoa, baby, let's go!
We are finally gonna be able to zoom in and move our trophy freely, which is a nice addition because the harvest screens are quite limited right now.
We can still swap to the X-ray view. We can zoom in and out and get a better look at the animal itself. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We can pan it around and change our positioning.
Now to finish, we also got a look at the new moose animations in that an aggressive moose, and it was also confirmed that this image is actually the picture of a Great One moose. There was a lot of speculation, but now it is officially confirmed that it's actually a Great One.
Moose now have the opportunity to become aggressive, and it is something else. That first time a moose charges you, you'll know all about it. Look at that. Oh, did I just bugger that? What? Are we charging? Is someone charging? Oh, here it is. Okay, listen. Oh, that's not gonna do it? You're still not having any of this. Okay. You're gonna have to lay down, ma'am.
So yeah, now moose can be aggressive, and even though they don't seem to be super dangerous, it certainly adds another layer of randomness to the game.